Listen, man, I think people have the wrong idea about spirituality. Like, I get it on one hand because when you're in a lot of pain, like I was severely depressed, a lot of anxiety, all stressed all the time. So then you picture like, oh my god, like angels are going to come down from the heavens, and you're going to have spiritual experience after spiritual experience. So with this in mind, people imagine like, oh, I'm going to transcend lust, therefore I'm going to like become like a monk, and my aura is going to be so strong that I don't know. I look at women and I feel naturally disgusted, but in this spiritual ego type of way. Like I'm superior, I'm above everyone else, I'm above sex, and no one else is above sex. It's just me. Like this type of ego is very subtle. I'm telling you because I just realized it about myself. Then it hits me. It's not like lust is going to suddenly become unpleasurable. I don't know why that's even what I was imagining. Like, yeah, if you go into lust, you're going to feel a lot of dopamine. Like your dopamine receptors are not going to like stop working, and bad bitches are not going to suddenly stop being hot because you are on day 200 of semen retention. Like that's just my case right now. What happens, I would say, is that this is personal. Like I'm talking to you because that's just how it arises. But obviously, all I know is from experience, right? In fact, I don't want to go in a super long tangent, but languages used to be more like that. Monadic, you used to speak as truth all of the time. You could just say like, this is like this. And it could be understood that you mean it from personal experience because like, what else could you be sharing? Now, if I say, you're going to experience this just because I experienced it, someone could get like triggered because of their mind is telling like, well, who is this guy? Because he's telling me like, but in monadic languages, like the one Jesus actually spoke, which didn't have this separation of you and me, you could just convey the message more easily, while dualistic languages like English, which were created to enslave humans, by the way, they really just cater to the ego and separation. So hopefully I'm speaking to people who can read frequency and you don't get caught up in these things, right? What does happen, however, in the universal journey, 200 semen days, 200 semen days, 200 days of semen retention, whoever it is for, right? That was implied before, is you see them as fucking cringe. Like, bro, like ladies, who are stuck in their ego, like most people, I'm not bashing women, like I'm bashing the ego, okay? Again, universal, no gender, like fucking duality, okay? I mean, I could make fun of the male ego all day long, like it's so retarded how they take pictures in the gym, like all this stupidity, right? But I was just thinking, like women, like you see how they take a picture, right? And they put like this face, like a seductive face. And then I was just picturing like if a guy were to do the same face, for example, right? Or take pictures with the same clothes, for example, it'd be perceived as so funny, right? But when a woman does it, it's like everyone because of lust is like, oh my god, goddess energy. But like that is not goddess energy. Like if you were to go fuck one of these girls, and this is what I realized today, because someone who is so stuck in their ego, to put it simply, really, it's like a walking zombie, pretty much, right? They're pretty dead. They have no life in them. A true goddess, which is almost impossible to find, they exist. I've seen one or two, but they're spiritual beings. They have spiritual energy. So when you, do fuck them, which sounds horrible and very objectifying, right? Even more like a making love type of experience, right? Then she gives you a lot of energy. But girls who are stuck in their ego, they get the good part of the deal. They drain your nuts and they absorb all of your energy. Now, it's not like if you were on a 200-day streak like I'm right now, and I go fuck a bad bitch because I'm lustful again, which is not gonna happen. Okay, don't fucking no, get out. And then it's not like if I like come inside of her, then she's going to start making like spiritual videos because I gave her all of my energy. That's not how it works. In fact, she's going to have a dopamine surge or high for a day or two. She's going to feel more energetic, and then like it's gone. You see how much it is wasted in a sense, like all of your effort, right? Now, if you're with a real bad bitch who's spiritual and meditates mean in this case, it means that she can find her own, or she has found her own energy source. So she's not like a dog sniffing around all the time for food in the garbage. The garbage could be like Instagram, like seeking dopamine addiction, like fucking validation, right? Oh, I got 5 likes, and then you get a dopaminic surge. The only reason that the dopaminic surge even does anything for those girls or guys is because they're so energy depleted. Can you see the inverse of how when you have sex with one of these girls and you come, they just absorb your energy? I'm thinking of this picture of SpongeBob. I'm gonna put it. Just came to my mind. Like, that's how they are. The lustful ego girls. That's how they are. I'm not trying to be mean. That is objective truth. Even Jesus, his name was Jeshua, by the way, in the Gospels that were removed from the Bible, he called people who were not tuned into the source, like zombies, pretty much. Like, he called, for example, this world, the world of the dead, or let the dead bury their dead. You know, this is what he means. He was like, I mean, he was not making fun of them, but it's almost like with my energy, it could be like a little this, you know. Like, I'm sure that's not how he meant it, but I'm saying. Now, if you have sex with a girl who is spiritually alive, then obviously you could risk ejaculating, but she could be giving you so much energy too, with love. There has to be love, of course, that maybe, you know, you don't feel like shit afterwards. But with a lustful girl, it's almost like porn. Like, it's like 100% a loss for you, and that's it. In the case of porn, some spirits absorb your energy. They say thank you very much and move on with their day and go feed some more. And in the case of the lustful girl, it's the same thing, actually. She says thank you very much and starts like swiping on Tinder just to feel something again.